Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Starman here. It's good to have you back. In today's video, we're going to be traveling back to 1999 to have a look at the Wizards of the Coast Black Star promo set. This was the first promo set released into the Pokemon hobby all the way back in '99. We're going to have a look at what I've collected so far over the years and what I had when I was a kid. And we're going to take a look at the cards that I am missing. I really want to complete this set. It's a set of 53. Let's go have a look, guys. Here we go, team. The Wizards of the Coast Black Star promo set. The very first promo set that was released with the English set. And this started all the way back with this little bad boy here, the Pikachu, the Ivy Pikachu in 1999. This is going to be really nostalgic for some of you. I'm hoping some of you also have these cards. Like I said in the intro, this is a pretty obtainable vintage set of cards that you can get. Some of them are pretty expensive, but you can definitely get a whole bunch of these for a pretty reasonable price, and it won't hurt your wallet too much. So let's start off with the Pikachu here, the Ivy Pikachu. So this was released in 1999. This was the very first Black Star promo with the Wizards of the Coast. This was part of the Pokemon League, and it's nicknamed the Ivy Pikachu due to the ivy leaves in the background. The next four cards, very obvious, very clear. Most of you, all of you should know these. They are the Electabuzz, the Mewtwo, the Pikachu, and the Dragonite. And these came out with the first movie, so Mewtwo Strikes Back. All right, these came out with the theatrical release. If you went to the movies, you got these cards. And they're all gold stamped in the top right corner, okay? So when I went to the movies, I went with Peter and Andy, two separate occasions. So yeah, very nostalgic, very memorable. The Arcanine, this is the next one that came out. Obviously, they're all coming out in order of year and month. So the Arcanine was the next one to come out. This was the 6th card, and this was part of the Pokemon League, okay? The Jigglypuff was next. So the Jigglypuff, the 7th card. This came out at the same time as the other 4 there with the first movie soundtrack. So I'd be really interested to know if anyone does have the soundtrack on DVD. Let me know in the comments. The regular Rare Mew and the Holo Mew, they came out at the same time, guys. I did actually used to have the Holo Mew, but then I recently sold it. I had it in a PSA 9, so I sold that. So I'm hoping I can find just the Holo on its own now, ungraded. They were part of the Pokemon League cards as well. Moving on to the Meowth, the Holo Meowth, which is really cool. Absolute hero, legend. This was part of the Game Boy release. So you can tell because it's got the GB stamped in the bottom right corner there. This one's a bit worse for wear, fair few scratches. Moving on to the Eevee. This was part of just the trading card game as well. And this came out with the Pokemon League. I think this was like maybe mid-2000. So yeah, 99, and then when they got to the Eevee, about halfway through the year 2000. So yeah, the next two. So we've got the Mewtwo and the Venusaur. Okay, the Mewtwo was part of the Nintendo Power magazine. I believe you could originally get the card if you went to this, like, I don't think it was a pop-up shop or anything, but there was a shop that had it, and you had to get like these get points. And if you earned enough points, you could get the card. That's how you could originally get it. But now it is pretty expensive to get. Then you've got the Venusaur. This Venusaur is amazing. I'll show a picture on the screen in a sec. It's a really, really cool holo. I absolutely love it. One of my favorite ones of this set. Unfortunately, I don't have it, but I am going to try and get it. So that was part of the trading card game guide. Came out with one of the guides, like a Pokemon guide to do with the trading card game. The other Mew, this was part of the Mewtwo Strikes Back VHS DVD release. So if you got the VHS of the DVD, you got this cool card, which is awesome. Cool Porygon. What a card. This one's in pretty good nick at the moment. Hopefully it stays like this. I love the holo, and you can see it's quite sparkly, which is really cool. So Cool Porygon, this is the 15th card, and this came out with the Pokemon Stadium bundle. So on Nintendo 64, if you went to like Toys R Us back in the day and you got the Pokemon Stadium bundle, then you got this cool Porygon card with it. And if you're in Adelaide, Toys R Us used to be in Rundle Mall. Amazing. They had so much stuff there. It's really cool. Moving down to the computer era. So this one was just part of the Pokemon League as well. There's a whole bunch of these cards that don't have heaps of significant meaning, but they all came out as part of that Pokemon League. Dark Persian. This is a holo. I don't have it, but I'm hoping I can get it soon. Then we've got Rocket's Meowth, and Sabrina's Abra. So the Dark Persian was part of the Nintendo magazine as well. Team Rocket's Meowth was part of the Pokemon League release, and Sabrina's Abra was part of the Nintendo magazine as well. So these, this one was the end of 2000. Okay, so mid 2000, end of 2000 over here. All right, then we've got the Psyduck. I actually just got this the other day, so I found it for a really good price and won the bid and got it. Yeah, and the Psyduck, this is part of Pokemon League. Yeah, this is just a Pokemon League card. And then these three birds. These are very, very, very common, very cheap. If you're looking to get some of these cards for yourself and you don't have these, I suggest starting off with these three. Yeah, very, very common. And these were part of the Power of One movie that came out. So yeah, if you went to the Power of One, you got these three cards. They obviously used to come in a little plastic sealed bag, and then you rip that and turn it over to find out which one you got. All right, moving on, guys, moving on. The Pikachu collection. I don't have any of them. I used to have the Pikachu that was kind of on the ground with its tail in the air. I used to have that one. I traded it a long time ago, and I never managed to get the other ones. But if you do have them, I'm willing to do some trades, so let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to try and look online and see if I can get them. The birthday Pikachu was part of the Wizards mail giveaway, so that was like end of 2000. It's a very iconic card. It's very beautiful. I'm very jealous if you've got one and I don't. I really want one. So yeah, I'll be aiming to get that well, as soon as I can. Then the Flying Pikachu, and the other one of the normal Pikachus, they were part of the Pokemon League. There was another one of the Pikachus here that was part of the Power of One VHS DVD release. I'm not sure which one. Let me know in the comments if you do know. And then there was the Surfing Pikachu, which was part of Pokemon League as well. Same with the Marill, so that's Pokemon League. The Togepi, that's Pokemon League. The Clefairs Pokemon League. The Smeargle and the Scizor is also part of Pokemon Leagues. Then, moving on, guys, we have the Entei and the Pichu. Really cool cards. Absolutely love them. So the Entei is super sparkly. Absolutely love it with that little nice reverse hollow on the background, a nice foil, very colourful, and the Pichu as well. So the Entei was the Spell of the Unknown, okay, which was I think it was another movie. I can't actually remember it. I've definitely seen it, but I can't really remember it. I need to go back and watch it, I reckon. And the Pichu, that was part of Pokemon League as well. Moving on to the Igglybuff and the Hitmontop. So the Igglybuff was also part of the Pokemon League in 2001, and I was in year 6 then, and same with the Hitmontop as well. Okay, so they came out roughly around the same time, very close to each other. Moving on to the Unknown J, there it is, the Unknown, love the Unknowns. So Unknown J was part of the Spell of the Unknown, which was like the Entei movie, so I think it came out with that one. Then we've got the Mischievous, that was Pokemon League 2001. Oh, these two here, I don't know if I'll ever get them. The Pokemon Center and the Lucky Stadium. These two cards, at the time when they were released, they came out at the New York Pokemon Center opening, which was in November of 2001. So if you were in New York in the US and you were lucky enough to go there, then you would have somehow or another gotten those two cards. They are pretty expensive online, but I am going to try and get them one day, hopefully. Super cool. Two of the most expensive cards in this set, I think. The Pokemon Tower, I recently got it, so I'll be adding that to the binder very, very soon, guys. That's a Pokemon League card. I'm pretty excited. The Machamp, I was stoked when I got this. I bought some stuff online. I think it was like a mystery box, and then they added this in as an extra. And I was like, no way, it's a Black Star promo. And then I was double checking. I'm like, this is a Wizards of the Coast promo. Awesome. So yeah, added that to the collection, which was really cool. That's Pokemon League as well. The Magmar, same thing. So the Magmar and the Scyther that go next to it. Pokemon League. The Electabuzz I've just purchased, so I'm going to be getting that pretty soon, which I'm very excited about. And then we've got the Mew here. This Mew's pretty expensive. I think it's like anywhere between maybe $50 to $70. So yeah. Okay, moving on to the next page. And the last page of the Wizards of the Coast Black Star promo set era. Alright, up the top here, guys, we have the Articuno, which was Pokemon League 2002. I was in year 7 then. I don't know where you guys were. Then we got the Snorlax. This one is pretty expensive, guys. I'm seeing a range of prices from like 110 to 150 bucks. So yeah, that one's pretty hard to come by, I think. That was Pokemon League as well. Then we've got the Celebi, and you'll notice between here and here, it starts to get the E-Series symbol. So Wizards of the Coast in around this time was moving into their E-Series cards. They were obviously compatible with the Game Boy Advance, I think. I can't remember. Let me know in the comments if you do. So the cards linked up with the Game Boy, with the e-reader, which is cool. So this is the Celebi, Pokemon Forever, stamped in that right corner. You've got the E-Series logo is there. So the Celebi was part of the Voice of the Forest movie, which was really cool. Rapidash. I got gifted this one. So this was part of the, obtainable at the Pokemon Center New York. There it is there. Also got the E-Series logo. So yeah, and that was part of the Pokemon Nintendo Power magazine. So really cool. Very lucky to have that. We've got the Ho-Oh and the Suicune. This is not the right Suicune. Don't be fooled. So yeah, we've got the Ho-Oh, okay, and the Ho-Oh was the Pokemon Center as well. I think it was maybe part of the Nintendo Power magazine. I'm not sure, but I think it was at one of the Pokemon Centers. I can't remember which one though. Might have been the New York one or Japan. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you do know, guys. The Suicune. The Suicune that I'm after, guys, should have the E-Series symbol in the bottom left. It also should have the Pokemon Forever there as well. So that was part of the same movie that the Celebi came out in. So they came out together. The Voice of the Forest. So I think it came out with the DVD and VHS release. So yeah, I'm still after that card. I think I'm seeing prices for anywhere up to $200, $250. So yeah. And then you all know this bad boy, the Ancient Mew. Some of you might have the super rare one. I don't. Mine's super common. Lots of people would have this one. And this is my original one from the movie back in the day, which was awesome. All right, guys. Well, that is it. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you learned a little something about the Black Star promo set. I obviously stopped. This was the last part. So the E-Series 2002 roughly is when they stopped the first promos in the English set with the Black Star promos. Yeah, so I hope you learned a little something about some of these cards. If you do have them, hold on to them. They're really cool. It's a great collection. It's a great set. I am going to try and update you guys as I go further with this. And hopefully one day I can complete the set, which I think would be really cool. Definitely a goal of mine. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Love your work. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, guys. And give that video a like for me. And yeah, drop a comment. Let's have a chat about Wizards of the Coast Black Star promos. Oh yeah, do any of you have this one? Dark Charmeleon. It's got the little gold wizard symbol. Very cool. All right, guys. Peace.